Beautiful people. Right. So, in the core of our being, when you start breaking into our physiology, our genetics, our psychology, all that sort of stuff, in what it is to be human, we're designed in our strands of DNA in the minuscule particles of our cells to adapt at everything, at life, whomever and whatever created us, whatever you choose to believe or not believe. It's kind of irrelevant. You can't, well, you can, however, it's tricky to, with all the sciences out there, you can't. All right, let's break it down. When we're a little baby, we're born, we're completely reliant on our parents to feed us and get us through that phase of our life. We then get to that stage, let's just say those first 7 years, when we're in that download phase of being a sponge, soaking up everything that we see, hear, interpret through all our senses, to take that on as programming so that we can go to the next phase, those next 7 years, to apply what we've learnt. Okay, that says it straight away, straight there, is taking what we've got, utilizing those programs and applying those programs. So that's about adapting. Let's go a little bit deeper. We're at the gym. Let's just say somebody's largely overweight. Let's just leave it at that. And their goal is to decrease the body fat, increase a little bit of muscular size, a little bit of definition, and become a lot more fitter, stronger, and healthier on all levels of their being. So let's say they go through the program, got a good PT, work through all that stuff, and let's just say there's a 20 kilo thing they're wanting to work on, and within let's say a 12-month period, their PT, and from the effort they've put in, have been able to decrease the body fat, had a good time training, understand that the effort they've put in will pay off, and all that sort of stuff. That's adaptation right there. So the challenge that I see us as human beings do, and I've done it, I think we all do it, it's part of being human. And I think also that we've been conditioned to this, and we've been disempowered to this as well, in regards to, we get to a certain stage. Let's just use the 9 to 5 thing for life. We've been taught through external sources, media, other channels. Look, this is not about having a shot at anyone. This is just about educating ourselves so that we can actually then step up and then just improve. Recognizing that we are adaptive creatures by nature. It's hardwired into, one of the things that's hardwired into us, to adapt and evolve. You look at civilization, you look at us as a species on the planet, let's say over the last 200 years, where we were 200 years ago, where we are now. That's through adaptation and evolution. The challenge with a lot of this stuff is that we have bought into a system, as I observe it to be, and I've done it, and I believe probably we all have done it at some point or another. Unconsciously, we just kind of go through the same thing day in, day out, day in, day out. Now, there's nothing wrong or right with this. This is just about, for me, I look at this is us turning off our brilliant potential and turning off that adaptive capabilities that we have to improve us as an individual and as a collective of people on the planet. We think that it's normal and okay to get up every day, as I just get buzzed by a flock of lorikeets. We get up every day for most people, and again, I'm probably going to generalize, however, this is probably in a lot of categories and a lot of styles of work. We get up, we do the morning routine, we go to work, we do the work, we come home, we do the potential family thing, we rinse and repeat for most people, on average of 5 days a week. Some people are longer, some people less. Now, we've done this thinking that's okay. You've got to have this because you've got to have the credit card debt. You've got to do this because you've got to have a loan for a house. You've got to do this because you've got to blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. And at some point, we have to look at this. I believe, I've been questioning this for a long time, and especially with this stuff that's happened of late, to go, why have we allowed ourselves to believe that it's okay not to evolve? And there might be some people out there that argue with me. Good. Argue with me, challenge me. That means you're actually engaging your brain and actually starting to think a little bit more, which is good, which is what we all need to be doing more of. Question stuff. Question the stuff that you do first and foremost. Question why you believe what you believe. Question why you're thinking what you're thinking. Question why 20 years have gone past and you haven't improved much in your life. Your body weight's still the same. You haven't done much for your fitness. You haven't done much for your connection to spirituality. You haven't done much to your connection to yourself and to your family. You haven't really improved at your job. Why the fuck not? Why have we believed in this stuff? Why have we allowed ourselves? It's probably a better choice. Why have we allowed ourselves to believe in that stuff where we think that we don't know better for ourselves? I did a post yesterday in regards to like the masses doing what a minority says, and we've given up our power. We've chosen to believe that we're, look, sometimes not good enough, not worthy enough. Other people know better for us. The government wants the best for me. Those corporations and the supermarkets that I buy from really care about my well-being. Fuck, what a load of horse shit. Seriously. We have a choice. We've always had a choice. Start turning on that thing of wanting to adapt more. Adapt to what's happened. There is always going to be ups and downs in our life. If you look at the balance of life, the whole yin yang, positive, negative, light and dark, there has to be one with the other. However, you get to choose where you want to play. It's like if you ask a question, there is always an answer for it. Usually a bunch of answers. You cannot have a question without an answer. The answer is already there. And it's like all that stuff. It's like we've just got to choose. We've got to just choose better for ourselves. It's, I think, enough time for selling out on those pissy, bullshit, fucked up, useless excuses that we run. And look, let's call it for what it is. There's going to be a bunch of those excuses that we've been drip fed through media, through other sources, through sources external to us that don't want the best for us. And again, look, it is what it is. It's time to kind of wake up and start adapting and start challenging some stuff and start evolving and start growing and start getting better again. And if you're already doing it, awesome, go deeper. And if you haven't been doing it, great, start again. This is not about giving yourselves a hard time. This is not me wanting to give anybody a hard time. God knows I've given myself enough of a hard time about the horse shit I've run through in my life. It's just stuff, people. It's old programming, it's old beliefs. We are designed to be adaptive in our nature. We are designed to evolve. And we are going against coding in our DNA that has us wanting to evolve. It's like jumping into a pretty strong flowing river and constantly paddling upstream and always complaining about it and wondering why it's so hard. And then all we've got to do is just turn the boat around and just steer and guide it where we want to go. There's going to be challenges. There always are. It's part of life. You've got to have a bit of ups and downs. You've got to have seasonal stuff. You've got to have you've got to have the ebbs and flows. A wave just doesn't come in and land on the shore and then just hang out and go, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I feel like going back in. I'm going to sit here. That's not what happens. There's a flow to it. There's a cycle to it. We're cyclic in nature. The planet's cyclic in nature. The seasons are cyclic in nature. You know? We're designed to evolve. Keep evolving. If you're not evolving, maybe it's time to check in with yourself and actually ask some better questions in why are you where you are? What's it going to take for you to start moving forward? What's it going to take for you to start challenging those fears that may be holding you back? You're worth it. I know you're worth it. I may or may not know you. We all have infinite, brilliant potential in us. Everyone on this planet. The people that are running the corporations, the people that are asleep, the people that are conscious, the gurus sitting on top of mountaintops chanting. We've all got it. We've all got it. No exception. Some people are more tuned in than others. Doesn't mean that we can't tune in even more, even deeper. All right, you've just got to be great at being you. That's it.